Tapped in. Keep the credit, I'ma get it on the back end. Kick rocks, cutting corners, trying to cash in. We still outside, high as gas is. Watch them force you to EV. Tried to cut me out, but you.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? Back at you with another video on today. This is the Keeping It Raw podcast. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, click the bell so that you'll be notified whenever we put up an upload. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to talk about Klay Thompson taking his talents over to the Dallas Mavericks. Now, definitely it was three suitors that was going to be in suit for Klay Thompson if he decided to part ways with the Golden State Warriors, which he decided to part ways with his splash brother, Steph Curry. So you're no longer going to have the Splash Brothers, and you're no longer going to have the big three of Draymond Green, Thompson, and Curry. Klay Thompson has decided to take his talents over to the Dallas Mavericks. A lot of people were speculating and thinking that he also could end up with the Los Angeles Lakers and LeBron James, and also the LA Clippers and Kawhi Leonard. But he decided to take his talents with Dallas. Dallas is coming off a huge run, making it all the way to the NBA Finals, but only coming up short against the Boston Celtics. So let's get into it. Klay Thompson plans to join the Dallas Mavericks on a 3-year, $50 million contract as part of a sign and trade involving the Golden State Warriors and the Charlotte Hornets, according to Adrian Wojnarowski of ESPN. Thompson spent his first 13 NBA seasons with the Warriors. He signed a 5-year, $189.9 million contract with the Warriors back in 2019, just weeks after suffering a torn ACL that would cost him the whole entire 2019 through 20 season. The five-time All-Star would tear his Achilles the following season, off-season, and miss the season 2020 through 21 and much of 21 through 22 as a result of this. In total, Thompson did not play basketball for about 30 months before returning in January 2021. Since his return, Thompson has been in clearly diminished state, practically on the defensive end, where he was very, very good at, where he previously been one of the best two-way perimeter defenders in all of the NBA. The Warriors were able to navigate Thompson's streaky shooting to win the 2022 NBA championship, and he mostly returned to form as a shooter, knocking down 41.2% of his threes in the season of 2022 through 23. Still, there are now greater limits to Thompson's impact on the floor than the last time he signed the last max deal. The Warriors entered the offseason having to navigate the realities of the new collective bargaining agreement. Team Governor Joe Lacob was open about the desire to duck under the luxury tax to given an exorbitant amount of penalties paid by the team in the new CBA, particularly when it comes to roster flexibility. The Warriors and Thompson made no real progress on contract talks ahead of free agency, with Golden State largely focused on a failed pursuit of Paul George, everybody knows that today that Paul George took his talents over to the Philadelphia 76ers, leaving the LA Clippers and Kawhi and James Harden behind. That would allow Dallas to swoop in and land Thompson. This is one of the destinations that he wanted to go to, and this is a good place for Klay to be at, guys. Definitely. Dallas is a definitely good team. They're going to have guys that can rebound the basketball. That was like one of their biggest issues that they had against the Boston Celtics. Guys playing some good defense and being able to rebound the basketball. So that's one thing that Dallas is definitely going to have to do, because they were able to slow down Kyrie Irving. I didn't think that Boston would be able to slow Kyrie down, but they were the only team that was able to really not allow Kyrie to do whatever he wanted to do to them. Now, Luka was balling and he was doing his thing and he was playing on a bad knee and things of that nature. But at the same time, man, they got a bunch of shooters on the team. If you look at it, Kyrie can shoot the basketball. Luka can shoot the basketball as well as Thompson can shoot the basketball. So they got to get guys that can defend well, guys that can block shots and rebound, because this is a team full of shooters. Thompson joins the Mavericks team fresh off a NBA Finals appearance, loaded with 2 future Hall of Famers in Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving. Doncic and Irving should be able to supply Thompson with a never-ending supply of open threes on the perimeter, giving the Mavericks arguably the most dynamic offense in all of the NBA. So, man, definitely, man, this offense is going to be box office, but at the same time, they got to get better defensively, because whatever they're giving up offensively, on the defensive side of the ball, the Dallas Mavericks are going to still kind of be hurting a little bit, because these guys are not known for defense, especially Luka and Kyrie. They're not known for that, but Klay is. So we'll see what happens. Leave it in the comment section what you think about Klay going over to the Dallas Mavericks. Peace.
Tapped in, keep the credit, I'ma get it on the back end. Kick rocks, cutting corners, trying to cash in. We still outside, high as gas is. Watch them force you to EV. Tried to cut me out, but you need me. My value never shows up in the box score. A plus minus they never could have accounted for. No referee can save you, read your scouting report. And even then, you don't stand a chance. Circumstance, thank God for Poe for lending me that band. I probably would've quit by now. Everybody that I started with then been died out. Except Quiddy and Push. Think of bugs every day, I'm not as free as I look. Cushion Ethiopian pour over. God turn up the temp, keep your composure. Float, then I bleed on a hook. Might have the chauffeur draw the curtains just so we're understood.